Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Unfunny and today I'm going to be ranking the 5 worst puzzles in Nancy Drew number 3, Message in a Haunted Mansion. I know that I have not been uploading for a while. Things have been really busy and really crazy. I started college and just getting used to all that was crazy. But I've got some downtime now and I'm hoping to make up for it in the next few weeks. Um, Before I get started, I should mention that I was inspired to make this video by uh, Gooba and Jetpack. I saw some videos similar to this on their channel, and I thought I should just credit them before I got started. Their videos are excellent. You should go check them out. They do tons of Nancy Drew stuff just like this. Um, yeah, this list is completely my opinion. It's completely subjective. I know you're not going to agree with the number 5 spot. Um, and with that said, let's get into it. At number 5, we have the tile placement puzzle, the tanagram puzzle that everybody loves to hate. This is easily the most complained about puzzle in this game. Her Interactive actually officially released a patch a good while ago that allows people playing to completely skip the puzzle due to how finicky it is. And I do agree, it does have to be, your placement has to be perfect. I had more trouble than usual when I was recording footage for this video actually, but I've only placed it at number 5 on this list because I usually don't have much trouble with it. For some reason, I'm really good at this puzzle. I can usually finish it in about maybe 30 seconds, maybe longer than that if I have trouble with a couple pieces, but overall, it's not too bad for me. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but anyway, that's number 5. At number 4, I have the piano puzzle. And this isn't a super memorable puzzle. I didn't really remember this puzzle even until I replayed the game to get footage. But it is skippable on repeat playthroughs if you kind of know what you're doing. Actually, the first couple times I played this, I accidentally skipped it by just not following the clues and clicking on the banister to do the Diego puzzle. This puzzle leads you to that. Um, it's also not super difficult in execution, but what makes it bad is the clues to solve this puzzle are like all over the mansion. The clue that tells you what notes to play is clear up in the attic, the piano's in the basement, in the saloon, and if you don't know how to read music, you also have to find the book in the library with music theory. It's like basics of music theory, and it's hidden in the corner. It's not easy to find. It took me a good while to find it when I was playing through, trying to get footage for this video again. Um, Not the worst, pretty simple, but very, very not great execution. Now, at number 3, I put the maze puzzle, which is probably everybody else's least favorite, if not the tile placement puzzle. Uh, the big reason for this is, one, it doesn't make sense for where it is in the game. There's no reason for Lewis or anybody else to use a maze minigame to unlock their laptop, especially if they're concerned about viruses. Like I said, anybody can get in if they can do this puzzle, and it really just feels like padding. It doesn't mesh with the rest of the game. It's not pretty, and it's not really easy. It's very easy to get lost unless you know about the little cheat where you can press M in the text box and it will pull up a map, which makes it so much easier. You can usually squeak by it pretty quickly if you know that, but if you don't, it's super frustrating. Its only real redeeming quality is that if you look in the files and remember the laptop's password, you can skip it again and not have to deal with it after the first time through. Um, Number 2 is the slider puzzle found at the very end of the game. This isn't one I see talked about a lot, and maybe it's just me, but this is so difficult for me. It's the hardest puzzle in the game for me, and I'm really bad at slider puzzles. I'll admit that. I'm the absolute worst. But it's easy for me to mess it up and just sit there for like 15-20 minutes just moving pieces around trying to get it to work. And when I'm like super excited about the ending, I'm almost there, I've gotten all the clues, even on repeat playthroughs, this slows me down so much, and it just really halts the momentum of the ending for me. I can get through most of the game pretty easily, and then I get here and I'm just stuck again. And just for that, it makes it up to the runner-up position on this list. Now, in first place, I have the safe door, which is a fairly good puzzle, kind of. It's good in theory. This puzzle lasts the entirety of the game. Probably the first thing that you'll click on starting a new game, opening up the game, is the poem that's in Nancy's room. The "Listen, my child, this story of dreams" poem is excellent. It's a really good poem, and it's got the hint for one of the big final puzzles of the game, and that's really satisfying. Unfortunately, if you don't know that beforehand, you're in trouble. You're stuck. For first-time players, if you're playing on Senior Detective, you've got no indication whatsoever that this poem really, you have to pay attention to it. Because the symbols for the safe, which you can't see yet, can't see that until the end, the symbols that relate to the poem are hidden all over the mansion. And if you don't think to take notes on these symbols, or if you even just miss one, you either have to just look up cheats or go over the entire mansion with a fine-tooth comb trying to make it work, trying to figure out what you missed. And these are so easy to miss. Now that I kind of know how to do the puzzle, especially on Junior Detective, it really does give you more hints. You kind of are indicated to write something down. But first playthrough, it's really a monster puzzle, and it can add at least an hour of going around the mansion trying to remember where you found these symbols. And with that, that was my ranking of the top 5 worst puzzles and message in a haunted mansion. This is a short video, way shorter than most of the rankings I usually do. But thank you for watching. I know I haven't uploaded a whole lot ever, so thank you for coming back and for staying subscribed if you have. That means a lot to me. I'm considering making a similar video for every game in the series. Like, I don't know how I'd do one for the first game because it only has about 2 puzzles. Maybe I'll do like top worst puzzle, but that's kinda in the works. I'm thinking about it. If I have time, I'll get started on that right away. And if you would like to see those, let me know down in the comments. If you'd like to see anything else, let me know down in the comments. And if you'd like to, please subscribe so you don't miss them, and so I have that feedback to know what you like. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.